Hey, how's it going, YouTube? So I'm kind of just doing like a little update for you guys. My hair is in this very weird transitional period. I'm growing it out up top so I can hopefully like braid it back. Um, but anyway, I just wanted to kind of give you this video to let you guys know that there's probably going to be big periods of time that I don't post videos, and that's because I just don't want to make videos for the sake of making videos. There might just be a time where, I mean, maybe I've just kind of given you everything that I think that I can give you, and I feel like the content is still there, the videos don't go away, and I want to take some more time this year to focus on finishing my book. Once that's done, I'll come here and I'll post about it and let you guys know what's going on with that. But I tried to make a video earlier about this, and I don't know, maybe I was just in a weird mood and I couldn't really get the rhythm down, so I just stopped. But basically, I've realized as I continue to make these videos, when I talk about the temptations of drinking, it feels more and more foreign to me because I don't have any temptations to drink anymore. And I don't ever want to, try to say what I do in times of temptation if there really isn't anything. I don't want to make something up. Um, so, which I mean is a really great thing in and of itself, that I've gotten to this point where I don't even know what the temptation to drink feels like anymore. April 2nd will be my 2-year mark. And I think it's probably just because you get into such a rhythm with your new life. You don't even think about it. It's just not even an option. It's just so not where your mind goes anymore. It's just a dried up old riverbed, that no water flows there anymore. So, all these different things that I've gone through, I feel like most of the kind of like the tumultuous part was probably in that first year. I mean, maybe, yeah, mostly in that first year. And then at this point, like, it's second nature. Like, the urge to drink never comes up. So I don't ever want to tell you like what I do in these scenarios. Like, truly, what I do now is I just continue on living my life, and I think that's the whole goal of all this, and I want to finish this book while a lot of this stuff is still, somewhat fresh in my mind. And I'm really appreciative that my story has been able to resonate with so many people, and that YouTube has just been such an awesome platform to be able to do that with. I think that for the most part, what I want to end up doing with my life is helping people, realize that alcohol doesn't have to control their life. And in fact, it's, for as big as it feels when you're in the thick of it, when you're in the, active alcoholism aspect, when you get on the other side and you look back at it, it is so small, and it's such a small part of life that you're like, holy shit, like, how did I focus so much on that? Like, why did I want that so much and so often? You just start realizing that there's so many larger things to life than alcohol, and if you're hurting, or you feel like you're medicating with alcohol, like, you're not working through that pain. You need to figure out what it is that's eating you up inside and making you want to either suppress that or be able to like cry only through alcohol. You have to sit with some of these really intense, heavy emotions and work through them. And how I work through a lot of things is with communication with people that I love and I care about and I respect. And you don't realize how much of a weight that these thoughts and these feelings are when you keep them to yourself. You need to communicate, And I can't believe the wonders that just being open and honest with my feelings and my emotions, and with talking to other people, what that has done for me. It's a lot. It allows you to open up and really be yourself, and it takes away a lot of the fear. I think a lot of people live their lives, their day-to-days, through fear, and fear holds them back, and fear also pushes them forward in other aspects, Fear is what will hold you back from taking the leaps into, those new career paths or those new things that you've always wanted to try, or talking to that certain person. But I've noticed the biggest difference between the people that are doing these things and the people that aren't is just the fact that they're doing them, and when you get used to doing things more consistently and kind of just betting on yourself, and having confidence in yourself, then it becomes easier, and that's when people ask me about my confidence levels. It's like, if it works out, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Who cares? It's not that big of a deal. It's not the end of the world. And I think that's where the fear aspect comes in, is that it makes you feel like everything is this life or death situation. A good little exercise you can do, all these fears that build up throughout your life and your day-to-day, write them all down on a sheet of paper, right? And as the days and the weeks and the months pass by, check off which ones actually come to fruition. Most of the time they don't, and even if a couple do, like, you're still freaking out about this much when maybe only one or two things happen, and you start realizing, holy shit, like I am stressing out so hard over something that most likely isn't ever going to happen, so go out there, do what makes you happy, and just put the bottle down. It can sound easier said than done, but I think a lot of things in life can be overcomplicated too. If you want to do something, go do it. If something needs to be changed, change it. Sometimes you need to take the thought process out of it, not multiply it. For me, anyway, it was as simple as, admitting I was an alcoholic, stopping drinking, filling my time with other shit, and knowing that it will get better. And that's literally my entire method. That's what I want to expand on in my book. That's what I've helped with a lot of people that I know in my life now. Help them do that, and at first I was skeptical. Actually, in the very beginning, I was like, anybody can do this. And then as some people tried and it didn't work for them, which is fine. Like, this doesn't necessarily work for everybody, but then other people started using my method, and then I was skeptical. I was like, oh, like, maybe this only is working for me. But as more people continue now to be sober for months and months at a time, I have one buddy that's almost a year sober now, and I'm not patenting this method or anything. It's not like I invented this. I'm sure plenty of people have done this before, but it works so well for me, that's what I kind of I want to expand on my own personal stories in this book and with this channel. I think I said it in previous videos. I mean, I'll probably throw, when I do this powerlifting meet here, I'll post that up here as well. And, maybe just like post my normal YouTube stuff as well. I don't really know what the plan is, but at least I got the majority of that content on YouTube for right now. And I'm not saying like goodbye or anything, but I really don't want to just post videos for the sake of posting videos. I feel like that at that point it's kind of meaningless. So anyway, ultimately I guess that's about it. If you guys do have any questions or comments, you can always obviously comment down below, or message me directly, and like, share, subscribe, tell other people about my content if you feel like it will help them. And as always, I hope you guys are doing good, and I will hopefully see you guys soon. All right, peace out.